Welcome back, guys, to another video of talking about all things life. And today is the crazy high food prices and how seemingly everyone is dealing with it. I got a couple of videos here, and I have some stuff to talk about towards the end, on like how I combat it. Hopefully, I have enough time. Last video I did just went way long, so I'm gonna try to keep this one a little bit shorter. But let's get into see what this young lady has to say.
What the right answer is. I don't know what the right answer is come tomorrow. All I do know is that inflation is not going down. The news is straight up lying, which all of us Americans know.
Yes. Well, first, inflation going down is deflation. We're definitely not seeing deflation. We might not be seeing much more inflation, but prices aren't going to go down. They're they're here to stay. And yes, they've been lying about the inflation numbers have been lies. A lot of times the inflation numbers don't even have food and energy in them, which is like the two driving factors, which is crazy. Just how manipulated those numbers are. They don't mean much. That's why their number is not what we see.
But this was a text that I sent back in June to one of my girlfriends. We were talking this summer about how expensive groceries were then. And I was like, oh my God, you guys got to go to Aldi's. Like, Aldi's is where it's at. And so I sent them a picture of all the things that I got from Aldi's back in June. It's four huge boxes filled to the brim. And I got steak, I got chicken breast, I got ground beef, I got burgers, fresh burgers, not frozen patties. I got fresh like burger patties to grill. And it was $190. This is what I got today. All these bags, and then obviously like my little drinks and yogurt is out of the bags. Didn't get any. I got one thing of meat. I did not get all the meat that I needed, and this is stuff to make for
Those eggs probably cost her like $20.
four dinners, and then obviously lunches and shit like that for my kids. I didn't even get the meat because they didn't have the meat that I needed, so I had to further go to Hy-Vee. But all of
That's one reason why I just started shopping at Aldi recently, and it's just they got a lot of good deals on stuff, but they really are kind of missing a lot of like decent meat. I mean, we eat a lot of salmon there now. That's a little bit pricey, but it's pretty well. It's usually healthy. Anyways,
this was $300. $110 more for less things, and I didn't even get any meat. I had to go spend $80 at Hy-Vee to get ground beef, some beef stew meat, a couple things of potatoes, and like sour cream.
yeah, I don't know where she lives. I live in Florida, and it's not that expensive. Like ground beef. I mean, unless she bought 3 pounds of ground beef and a 5 pound roast of whatever she's talking about. I don't see how she got to that price, but oh, this right here, dishwasher pods. Guys, first off, I hand wash my dishes. I don't know, people probably think I'm crazy hand washing all my stuff, but it keeps you it like a dishwasher to me. I mean, she has kids, it's a little bit different. But I don't know. I hand wash stuff, but like if you're gonna like just buy the box of powdered soap. Don't buy the pods. It's probably half the price, right? Am I wrong about this? I don't use it, but I'm pretty sure it's half the price. Maybe I'm pretty sure it's half the price. I don't know.
I cannot spend almost $400 a week on groceries. Like, this is absolutely insane. I don't know what is going on, why shit keeps going up. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me, but the news is literally lying.
The news is for sure lying. I can tell you why it's going up, and it's because they just printed a bunch of money. It's not how economic the base economics is easy to understand. Complex is a little bit harder, but if you just put a bunch of money into our economy without creating stuff to like offset it, it's just more money chasing the same goods. So the prices just come up. You can't do it. That's why anyone's that wants um universal basic income, they just don't get it. It doesn't fix anything. Creates problems. It's like a fix now and it's a huge problem later. Like, it's what we're seeing right now. So uh yeah. I understand it. I know why. I get it. And again, prices are never going down unless something like catastrophic happens and we have massive deflation in our economy, which is going to be really rough. Anyways, let's see what do we got next here. Oh yeah, the other thing too before I would like to see what she cooks, right? Because there's at the end, this is what I was going to talk about at the end if I have time, which looks like I don't know. I'll cut one of these videos out to talk about this, I guess. Like you can cook for cheap. All right, what we got here? Oh, this is just we don't even need to like watch this whole thing. We can just fast forward to the end here because it's just really just displays this nonsense. I don't really eat at McDonald's anymore, but this is crazy. Fillet of fish. There's another video. I think the next video is about fillet of fishes. That explains the next person's bill. Yeah, large fries. Fries have always been crazy expensive to me there. Yeah, I don't. Small Diet Coke's only $1.30. It's probably like $2.75 now, would be my guess. Oh yeah, here's the fillet of fish.
McDonald's to get a Diet Coke. And I was on the phone with my husband while I was ordering, and he's like, wait, you're at McDonald's? Get a filet of fish sandwich. He's like, get me two. It's Friday and Lent at McDonald's. We're like, great, I'll just eat that for lunch, and then we'll make something else for dinner. So, whatever. I ordered 3 filet of fishes in a separate order because she wouldn't let me add it on to my Diet Coke order. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. It pissed me off. Pull around, order 3 filet of fishes, not the meal, just the sandwich. She clarified. She said, the sandwich or the meal? And I said, just the sandwich. And she said, 3 of them? I said, yes. Tell me why it was $17 for 3 filet of fishes on Friday during Lent at McDonald's.
They were $17 because they're $5.50 each. $17. That Diet Coke probably cost her $4.50.
I'm not crazy. I sat there and blinked my eyes, and then I just pulled away because I was so angry, which probably was rude, but like $17 for 3 filet of fishes at McDonald's? Are you kidding me?
I mean, yeah, that's expensive, but I mean, like, yeah, $5.50 is like they're like $2 more than what I remember they were. I don't eat filet fish, and if I ever went to McDonald's, I always ate like value menu stuff, which is not really there anymore. Like even if I go today, I go get their bundles, which those are probably $4.50. They used to be $3, but yeah, and I'd get like their cheaper breakfast stuff if I ever went there. But yeah, I mean, it's just what everyone's dealing with. It's crazy. I would just not order it. That's what I would. I mean, I guess I would just get it. But yeah, it's pretty brutal. Let's see what else do we got here. Oh, this one is really reminiscent. This reminds me of my childhood.
Fucking crazy. Before I leave Publix, I gotta show y'all these prices. This is for
I don't know if you guys don't shop where there's Publix. Publix is like really expensive. Like we switched from Publix to Aldi, right? I've been going to Publix a little bit more again because Aldi doesn't have everything, but Aldi does help a lot. Publix is crazy expensive.
For a case of sodas. This used to be $3 to $4. This is $9.29 for a case of sodas. Look at this, for a case of root beer, it's $11.49. A carton of egg.
Oh, let's not get into the eggs thing yet, but the main reason why I wanted to get into this is because when I remember when I was a kid, probably like 13 years old, we were leaving the beach. I like have a visual memory of this. Pulling into the parking lot of the gas station, and they had towers of Pepsi products, 2 for $6, 12 packs. And what do I think that was 3 for, what do you say, 20 something or something like that. So it's just it's out of control. It's out of control. I try not to drink too many like soda products, but yeah, it's, and was he the one that would, I don't think he went on. So I saw one video where someone was going on about how you have to buy 2 to get the 1 free. It does help with the price, but it is annoying you have to buy 3. We saw the other week where you had to buy 4, you got 2 free. It's like, really, guys? You guys just can't give us the buy 1 get 1. We have to buy 4 total. It's just such a nightmare to get a decent price on stuff. Well, let's see what he has to say about eggs.
Eggs, it's $11.39.
Come on with these prices, bro. For a bag of barbecue lays, $4.99.
And you got to get these like 2 for $5 or BOGO. Publix always has BOGO. Think about the eggs. What's crazy as I just bought eggs on Sunday, and I bought organic eggs were cheaper than farm like cage-free eggs, organic. I've never seen that. It was like couldn't believe it. I don't use I usually just buy the cage-free. I don't buy the organic. Greenwise, or I think it was Greenwise organic, were cheaper, which is, and they were 850 for 18. So I think his were they were like 1150, but
It's $5 for a bag of chips. It used to be $2.
This is
250.
insane. This is $10 for a case of Gatorade. And they had the nerve to put buy two, get one.
All right, so he did get into it here. Yeah, it's annoying. Obviously, you'd rather be buy one get one, so you're getting it for about it's like 475 for the whole thing. But yeah, I don't remember the price of Gatorade. I do specifically remember the price of Pepsi and Coke products back. I mean, that was a long time ago. 20 years, over 20 years ago. So yeah, it's crazy.
You're paying 20
You can trip inside of Publix and there's $20 more on your bill.
Dollars for 2 cases of Gatorade, man. That's insane. These used to be $4. And they're doing buy two, get one free, making people think that they're getting a deal.
I mean, you are getting a deal. It's just not a very good one.
It's crazy, man. What happened to our country in just 4 years? What happened?
just 4 years ago, all of these were $1.
I don't think that's true. 4 years ago, I don't think that's true because I've always been buying spices. They were cheaper than that though. Also, that's organic, so I don't think so. Like he's just not. This is not right. They were, I think, $1.99 is what those used to be. $1.99 for non-organic small ones.
Now we're at $3.59.
I don't know what Joe Biden has done to our country and Congress in the last 4 years, but we need a clean sweep. We need to redo our Congress, our Senate, our House of Representatives. Because
It really is interesting because, and it started with Trump because I think Trump did the first ones, but Joe Biden did not help the situation. He kept doing it. But all politicians have done this. They just pump money into the markets. And right now Trump is seemingly, he's rolling the dice. That's for damn sure. Let's see if he can actually have some success with what he's trying to do.
these people aren't favoring the people in our country. They're looking out for themselves. They're investing in stock.
All right, that's all he really had to say. And I really want to get to the last thing where, and this really lends back to the woman that I was talking about cooking. Like I've said in like one of my previous videos that I do cook a lot, and there are ways to cook and eat cheaply and healthy. You just, well, it gets unhealthier the cheaper you go. Like the more you, like the cheaper per meal that you get. For instance, like you can do, I mean, you can eat like spaghetti with like meat sauce, like, and you just have the pasta just stretches it, right? And it's not that hard to cook. Like one thing I cook is I do like, I'll do a normal chili or I'll do like a turkey white chili, and you put it on top of cornbread, and the cornbread just doubles what you get. You can eat off that like 8 times. It costs you like $15 or $20 to make it. I will say this too, like if you just start cooking, like a lot of your upfront costs will be your spices. But once you have your spices, you don't have to buy them again. You just have to buy the core, the broth, the beans, the turkey. The cornbread's like $1 or $2 a box, and it's just like, I don't know. It is, if you cook and you learn to cook, you can save yourself a lot of money. That's kind of my whole point. I have a ton of recipes that I can, if I was trying to solely eat as cheap as possible, which I try to eat, like healthier is more important to me right now than just eating as cheap as possible. I could probably still get a meal for $3. I could eat a meal for $3 every time in this economy if you do it right. So learn to cook. It's not that hard. There's plenty of videos out there. You can cook something that's half decent, and you don't have to go spend $17 on 3 filet fish. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.